Hi Scorpio, thank you for joining me for your weekly reading, and this read is going to be good for January the 21st up until the 28th, okay? Right, so what is coming in for Scorpio, please? What does Scorpio Collective need to know at this time? Scorpio Collective. Okay, right, so you've actually got one of your own cards that's come out here, Scorpio. You've got the Bat and Transition. That is very 8th house energy. This one says you must pay attention to the signs around you. The transition may seem frightening at first, but you must let go of old habits and patterns that no longer serve your higher calling. They would only hinder your growth. Okay, so working through any old thoughts or feelings that you know deep down are just holding you back, okay? Pay attention to the signs around you. That tells us that your spirit guides, the universe, has been making contact with you quite frequently. But again, whether or not you've been open and receptive to those particular messages is going to be different for all of you, okay? I also want to say as well to be cautious of... how to put this? Be cautious of looking for signs where there aren't any. Do you know what I mean? But with this energy, spirit or the universe, whichever name you prefer to use, they would make the important messages really, really obvious. Okay. There's a special word for it. I can't remember what it's called. You know, where someone thinks that there's a sign or symbology in literally every single tiny thing, and then they end up driving themselves absolutely crazy. There's a special word for that, but I cannot remember what it is right now. I don't feel that that's particularly applicable for you guys right now, though, because Spirit's really specifically saying, look, we are making contact with you, but you might not be paying attention to that right now. And they're really wanting for you to pay attention, okay? This could also indicate as well that some of you could be outgrowing certain people around you at this point in time, which is going to bring up a lot of really difficult emotions on both sides of the table, okay? So on their side of the table, that they might think that you're being maybe arrogant or judgmental or something, and your opinion of it is just going to be, no, I just can't connect with you anymore. We're just not, you know, it's vibing really, really differently with the people around you when you used to vibe with them really quite well. Okay, these are all signs of some kind of an ascension, all right? And that can be scary. It can be unnerving. But definitely, Spirit's saying to lean in to this transition rather than being afraid of it. Okay. What is Scorpio's rune for the week, please? Thank you. Nice. I love this one. I think this has got to be my favourite rune. It's Pertro. The Gambler's rune. The Luckiest rune. This one says, Fate and Discovery, rune of the home of initiation to hidden secrets. It evokes celebration, games, laughter, and domestic happiness. So, whenever you see the Pertro rune that comes out for you, Scorpio, it means that it's a very good omen, okay? It's good luck, it's good fortune, it's magic, mystery, very, very feminine energy. It can indicate divination as well. So, yeah, your connection to spirit, to the universe, to nature even, is going to be heightened at this point in time. If you need to take a calculated risk this week, then it's saying that luck is on your side, okay? Taking that leap of faith. It's Pertro. Now, what some people like to do with these runes, and I'll hold it up close to the camera, is that you can take a still or you can trace it out on a bit of paper. And some people like to put that in their wallet, under their pillow, whatever, okay? If you keep the symbol of this rune close to you this week, that's going to help you to harness the energy of that lucky, lucky rune. It's beautiful. Right, let's see if that'll stay. It'll not stay. Let's try this again. There we go. Right, so what is Scorpio's crystal for the week, please? Scorpio's crystal for the week. Scorpio's... Oh, okay. So you've got 4 of them. You've got aquamarine, rhodochrist, smoky quartz, and vanadite. Okay. So your vanadite is playful, geometric, and fiery. Vanadite, who needs it? Those who are lacking self-discipline. Right, so Scorpio. It's to break through your big blocks. Okay, self-discipline. If you feel that you're maybe spending too much money at this point in time, then perhaps a piece of vanadite could be beneficial for you. Again, I'll hold it up to the camera so that you can see, because I'm probably not even pronouncing that properly, but it says that you can go and Google it and find a shop nearest to you that might supply that. Yeah, self-discipline. Okay. Being more restrictive in some ways when it comes down to temptations that you could be struggling with. Okay, too much spending, too much gaming. It could be a whole load of different things. Okay, but there is a call to be more self-disciplined. Break through your big blocks. So that would suggest that maybe you're needing more self-discipline when it comes down to perseverance. So perhaps there is some Scorpios, not all, but some Scorpios are probably considering giving up something, something that they're working for or towards. And Spirit's saying, no, you need some more self-discipline in that regard. Okay, you're not to quit, you're not to give up. Your smoky quartz, it says, who needs it? The glass half empty types and space cadets. Okay, when to use it? When you fall prey to emotional vampires, or when you're just feeling too spacey and can't even. So if you're struggling with your focus, then smoky quartz is going to be beneficial for you. Arm your spiritual warrior. Yeah, well, that's something that Scorpio is anyway. Normally Scorpios are the spiritual warriors. It could well be, Scorpio, that maybe you have accrued a group of haters, and maybe smoky quartz is going to help you out with that. What is it they say? Your haters are your biggest fans, right? Listen, you wouldn't have haters at all if you weren't doing something that was significant, okay? They wouldn't bother their arses spending so much time hating on you if you weren't doing something that either they found to be threatening to them somehow, or because you're doing something beneficial, okay? Be careful of emotional vampires. And this week as well, they're saying, see with that mentioning like being a space cadet, they're saying basically this week, you need to remain grounded. Okay, you need to remain present in the moment this week. This week is not going to be the time for daydreaming. Okay, it's staying alert, staying aware. Your rhodochrist. Who needs it? Anyone who is grieving, or anyone who needs to grieve a major loss. Perhaps a relationship's expired, or an outdated idea of self. It's time to soften your heart. Use it when your heart hurts. So some kind of heart chakra healing, okay, working on grief. There could be something might have happened, or someone, you know, maybe you have lost someone and you haven't yet grieved that particular loss. Again, loss is going to be different for all of you, okay? Just take it as it resonates. Could be a breakup, it could be an actual, you know, someone actually crossing over to the other side, okay? Just take it as it resonates. But someone needs to grieve, Scorpio. Some of you haven't grieved yet, and you're needing to do so in order to help lighten the weight that you're feeling in your chest, okay? There is no shame in crying, okay? And then aquamarine, who needs it? Those who run hot, or any fire signs. Well, I always say that Scorpio is fire water, you know, very much like whiskey. Not to everyone's taste, but there we go. So you are fire water. So if you're feeling particularly fiery at this point in time, Scorpio, if maybe you can feel that you're getting angry or aggravated, then perhaps a piece of aquamarine is going to help you to balance out your emotions, okay? Anybody who's hanging on to unspoken burning desire. Now that could indicate, Scorpio, that someone has a unspoken burning desire for you, or vice versa. Maybe you're needing a little bit more confidence to speak up on your burning desire for someone else. Okay, again, take it as it resonates. When to use it? When you've lost your voice, when it's past time to let something go, or when you're feeling a little bit too fugo for polite company. You ice yourself down with aquamarine's cold shower vibes. Helps to keep you cool. Passions. Now passions, that can be, you can passionately love someone, or you can passionately hate someone. So pick your flavor, Scorpio. What is this about? What's going on? If you feel that your passions are perhaps getting a little bit too out of hand, whether that be feeling super, super lusty, or super, super angry and frustrated, maybe a bit of aquamarine can help to cool you down a little bit. Right, so we're going to pull an angel messages for you. What does Scorpio need to know for this week, please? What does Scorpio need to know for this week? Strongest message for our Scorpio collective, please. This one, I am practical, number 14. So this week you might be seeing, or you might already have seen, just this past week gone, 1414 quite regular. Okay, so again, that's going to be another symbol, another message that is coming straight to you from the universe, from your spirit guides, okay? This one says you're open-minded and always up to try something new, yet you're wise enough to stop and think before you jump into things. This pragmatic approach helps to ensure that your time, attention and efforts are meaningful. So, you know, when you're taking this gamble or this risk with the Petro energy, Spirit's saying make sure that anything that you do jump into this week, Scorpio, make sure that it's a calculated risk and not a risk that you're taking from a place of naivety, okay? Be pragmatic. And again, with the messages of like passion and frustrations being brought up, I do feel, Scorpio, that some of yous are feeling like you're just wasting your time at the moment. Maybe something's not quite progressing the way that you wanted it to, or the way that you expected it to. Maybe you're not seeing the levels of success that you thought you would have seen by now, and thus feeling like you're just wasting your time with something, okay? Spirit's saying, look, be practical. Be practical in your decision making this week. Okay, so I just need to tweak this card at the bottom so that it'll sit. There we go. Right, so what's going on for Scorpio, please? For the week of the 21st to the 28th of January, what's going on? What is going on for Scorpio? Right, so I'm just going to do this on camera so that you can see everything that goes on with these decks. Okay, I've not meddled with anything prior to you read. The messages that come out, they are genuine. Right, The overall nature of your current situation is faith, so that would be the Hierophant in traditional tarot. The background influences creating your situation is the Queen of Swords. The immediate causes of your situation, the Three of Swords, yeah. The enemy or the obstacle or even the challenge that you currently face right now. Interesting one, is the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune's presenting as a challenge or an obstacle. The attitude that you're needing to take that's going to be most beneficial to you at this time, that's the Knight of Wands. The action that you need to take is the Six of Swords. And then the most likely outcome is the Hermit. At the bottom of the deck, which is kind of like your blind spot energy, that's the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands. And I'm getting the word begrudging, and there's also drudgery. Now, I've not heard either of those words in a long, long time. So, you're feeling this heaviness that we've already mentioned in your crystals. This heavy, heavy energy. And now it's pulled up feelings of resentment. So you do feel that you've been wasting your time with something. You've got the Lovers, the King of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. There's your major arcana. And the Page of Coins. I do feel, Scorpio, that someone is about to extend an olive branch out to you here. Queen of Wands, yeah. And that this is going to blindside you. Seven of Cups, confusion. Death, energy. Page of Coins, Queen of Wands. It's possible that you've got either a Sagittarius, a Gemini, an Aquarius, or maybe even a Libra, because you've got heavy air in this read. So it's either a Sagittarius or an air sign could be. That's about to extend some kind of an olive branch out towards you. But then there's the $1 million question with the Seven of Cups as to whether or not you should trust it. Queen of Swords and King of Swords. Yeah, that's a pair, that's a couple, it's a match. And then a Page of Swords. So you could have, in this energy, you've got a couple who might have a child. This could be someone that you had a child with, especially with the Lovers being there. But then your Ten of Wands is the overall energy. So either you or someone who is in your energy that you might not be conscious is in your energy right now is struggling within a committed relationship of theirs. There's definitely a struggle. We've got someone here that it really, really regrets this particular relationship. Now, if you had been dealing with a karmic up until recently, Scorpio, then this is going to be their energy, okay? Now, I don't tend to use that turn of phrase, okay? Maybe because I don't really like the word karmic, because it implies that it implies quite a lot of things that is probably not suitable to be saying on YouTube, but it does have this implication of us versus them. It does have that implication of like seeing yourself as being better than everyone else. Do you know what I mean? That's why I don't like using that word karmic, but I can't think of a better description for this kind of energy right now. Okay, so I mean, you've got a King of Swords energy that is currently watching you behind the scenes. And it feels like they're confused at your strength. They're confused at your power. They're confused as to how you can keep going. How you keep going. I'm also feeling as well with the combination of the Ten of Wands and the Lovers that there is a connection that either weighs heavy on your heart, or if this is the other person that we've already described, then the connection with you weighs heavy on their heart. Maybe this is someone who left you in favor of a karmic, and thus they became quite karmic themselves. But with those words, grudging and begrudging, they're definitely regretting it. And that's coming out in your blind spot energy. So I don't know if that energy is going to tie in with the messages that come out here, or if it's something else completely different, okay? It's going to resonate differently for all of you. But the overall nature of your situation is the Hierophant. In this deck, it's faith. I'm seeing this particular energy as you being dedicated to self-improvement. You could be dedicated to your either religious or your spiritual studies. Can you clarify faith for the overall nature of Scorpio's situation, please? I mean, traditional Hierophant, that would be like commitment, promises, and of course, yes, the religious or spiritual side of life as well. What do you mean by this faith for the overall nature of Scorpio's situation, please? What's with the faith for Scorpio's situation? Okay, thank you. The King of Wands. I feel with this energy, Scorpio, that you're doing a really good job of holding yourself back. Because this is showing me that potentially you could take action on something, you could do something, but it feels like you've chosen not to. This energy is very rigid. That's rigid energy. And then the King of Wands normally is non-restricted energy. So you're deliberately holding yourself back from something here. Even though you could take action, you've chosen not to. Or this could be the other person that's currently in your energy, of course. The background influences that are creating this situation here is the Queen of Swords. And I'm getting with that one wisdom. But I also feel as well for a tiny, tiny handful of you, this could be indicating something to do with like a multi-pronged attack. Either you're about to deliver a multi-pronged attack, or that could be what's coming into you. Again, just take it as it resonates. I feel that someone's knowledge and wisdom of the personality type of another individual is exactly what's stopping them from taking action. Clarify the Queen of Swords for the background influences creating Scorpio's situation, please. Clarify the Queen of... Thank you. The Three of Cups and the Chariot. There could be a Libra or a Cancerian that's involved with this situation. There's something really suspicious about this Queen of Swords energy, I'm not going to lie. I'm just feeling like it's a little bit icky. And I mean, it's come out with the Three of Cups that normally your Three of Cups is about a happy occasion, a celebration. And it's come out with the Chariot, which is forward movement and willpower. But I'm suspicious of this Queen of Swords energy. It's almost like you've got a Libra or a Cancerian that isn't quite right. It's like the energy is really vengeful. Queen of Coins at the bottom of the deck. A stability. Where's that Three of Cups, please? For the background, thank you. So your Three of Cups is the King of Swords, the Magician. And a King of Cups. A Ten of Wands. A Seven of Swords, a Six of Coins. It's quite a lot. The Seven of Coins and the Hierophant. So your Three of Cups is multiple people. It's multiple people. One of these individuals is dealing with too many people at this point in time, and they're causing a lot of confusion, a lot of unrest. We've also got your energy here where it's like you're trying to be as patient as possible, but there's very much the message of how still waters run deep. So this situation has affected you on a very deep emotional level, but you're still doing your best to remain calm in what is otherwise a really difficult situation. I'm getting the word that someone's being greedy or selfish. I'm hearing being strung along also. Someone feels that they have been strung along, like their time has just been wasted. Especially with this, the Ten of Wands and the Seven of Swords. Do you know what I mean? I feel that there's a message here of how someone is quite possibly taking advantage of either your hard work or your investment in them somehow. If this person has taken money off of you, Scorpio, then they've given it to someone else to make them look like a hero. We've got an individual here also who likes to put on this show of them being incredibly religious or spiritual, when in actual fact they don't believe in what it is that they're saying or what it is that they're preaching. It's like, it feels like their words are empty. Do you know what I mean? It's like someone pretended to be spiritual or religious just to try and impress another person, but that's not who they truly are. And I think that you know this. I think you know that this person is faking. They're faking something. And either they've straight up got multiple people on the go at the same time, or you're one of these people that is being strung along by that person. It's like someone's trying to create a pretty picture of their life, and that's not the reality of the situation at all. I feel, Scorpio, I genuinely feel that this is about someone that you used to deal with, but you don't deal with anymore. And now they're basically fed up of the life that they have created over the past few years. The obstacle is the Wheel of Fortune. That's an obstacle. The Wheel of Fortune, in its light attributes, is all about fate, karma, destiny, things moving in the right direction. It's about a stroke of luck, good luck and fortune. It means that now is the right time for something. And with this being an obstacle, it can indicate that someone's trying to turn the clock back. That's why I'm getting that past energy. So if anyone's sitting there going, oh, why are you speaking about someone from the past? That's why. Because the Wheel of Fortune is an obstacle. That's someone trying to turn back the clock. This could also be someone trying to rewrite history as well. Queen of Swords, that's got a really heavy, suspicious energy to it, to the Three of Cups and the Chariot. It's like someone's rewriting history here about your involvement with something. They're not speaking facts. Definitely not. 10 of Wands, 7 of Swords. That's someone who is being deliberately deceitful in order to cause problems for yourself or problems for someone else. They're a gossip. And there's something to do with a multi-pronged attack. Maybe this person's got a history of speaking badly about others behind their backs. And you know this about them. Because your current situation, restrictions, and then the stark opposite to that, which is the King of Wands. So it's action and restrictions. It's like, yeah, I could say something about this person, or I could do something about this person, but I've chosen not to. Because it'll end up backfiring. Because that individual is well known. That they're well known to go on the defensive and to gossip and to lie. They're well known for it. It's like people are scared of this person because they're afraid of what this person might say about them. Do you know what I mean? That's someone who is not accustomed to other people standing up to them. They're not. Why is that Wheel of Fortune presenting as a challenge for Scorpio's obstacle? I'm hearing stick to the facts. So you're not letting that person try and rewrite history. You're not letting them get away with something here because you're going to stick to the facts. You're going to be practical. And you've got Justice that's come out clearly in the reverse position. And I don't normally read this deck in reverse. But there is a loud message here about how either something isn't fair or someone is being really unfair. They're being really unjust. They could also be trying to force their will onto another as well. And the Three of Coins. As an obstacle. Spirit's asking for you to remain focused and dedicated to what it is that you're doing at this point in time. You're going to have to let this one play out naturally. And I feel that you already know that, which is why you had that massive contradiction right at the start of the read. It's like you're waiting for karma to do their thing to this person or to these people. The immediate causes of your situations is Three of Swords. It's pain, grief, heartache. Again, another 3. 3, 3. Where is it? 3. 3, 3, 3. I do feel, Scorpio, that there is something that you're needing to grieve about the situation that I have just described to you. Someone has done something really unjust towards you that you still carry to this day. Some kind of lie, some kind of accusation that was repeated to many, many people about you, and you're needing to grieve those hurtful words, those hurtful accusations. Clarify the Three of Swords, please. I feel that someone is deliberately being hurtful to you as well. Deliberately. It's like they're trying to push your buttons. Do you know what I mean? They're being deliberately hurtful. Clarify the Three of Swords for the immediate causes. Thank you. Nine of Wands. An Ace of Swords, which again is clearly in the reverse position. And the Ace of Wands. Yeah, Ace of Swords in the reverse position. Ace of Swords is a lie. Spirit's saying here that the best way to defend yourself is to stand firm. Stand firm. I've also got the message about permission and improvisation. It's weird. So you can see in this particular deck how the gates originally were made of iron. Right, and there used to be a gate there. Can you see those hinges? See those hinges? So there used to be an iron gate in the middle, and you had to improvise something here because it's almost like this person got through your defenses somehow. It's like they found a weak spot and they took advantage of that fully and utterly. And then you had to kind of like push them back out again, block them, move on from them, defend yourself from them. You definitely had to improvise the same way that he has had to improvise building a new fence to stop people from just coming through. He's had to improvise, okay? So you've had to improvise something from these lies. Ace of Swords in the reverse position. And then the Ace of Wands. Brand new passion, brand new beginning. Something, there's intimacy. Lies and intimacy. Has someone been gossiping about your personal business here, Scorpio? About who you may or may not have had a sexual history with? Because I'm getting that. I'm getting that whoever that suspicious Queen of Swords energy is has made your personal intimate life their business. They're far too interested in what's going on in your bedroom. What the hell business is it of theirs? That's a weirdo. That's weirdos that do that. Knight of Wands is coming out in the attitude that you need. And I just heard Devil May Care. So that's the attitude that you need. Clarify the Knight of Wands for Scorpio's most beneficial attitude at this point in time. The Empress, the Two of Cups, your major arcana, and look, the Queen of Swords again. So you got divine feminine energy that's in or looking towards a harmonious relationship or connection. We've got free spirit energy with the Knight of Wands. your major arcana, and then the Queen of Swords. It feels like you're turning the tables on this person, Scorpio, through your actions rather than your words. You're being very prosperous, very abundant, very creative also. You're being very honest with your feelings and with your emotions, with that waterfall in the background. You either are currently in a beautiful relationship with another person, or you very soon will be, okay? A relationship or a connection that is built on kindness and understanding. Man, this Queen of Swords, it feels like they're preaching. I'm just looking at that combination. It's like they feel like they're preaching. They're preaching to their echo chamber about you and your personal life. That is nothing to do with them at all. Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Wish fulfillment, happiness, contentment. You keeping your circle small. Remaining in your own little happy bubble as well. Yeah. Empress, Two of Cups, happy bubble. Being focused on your happy bubble. Letting these negative people just get on with their negative shit. The action you must take is the Six of Swords, which is moving on. You might not have yet processed everything that this Queen of Swords person has done to you. The damage that they've done potentially to your reputation, also through their lies. Okay? Spirit's saying that it's time for you to move on. With the Six of Swords, it's literally the attitude that you're needing at this point in time. Turn your back on it. Turn your back on this karmic energy. Clarify the Six of Swords for Scorpio, please. Clarify the Six of Swords. Thank you. Yeah, that your Nine of Cups has come out again, and it's come out with the Three of Wands and the Two of Coins. Future-proofing, future planning, expanding on your horizons also. Okay. And the Two of Coins. That's remaining in harmony, remaining in balance. Keeping things in perspective also with this combination. They're saying it could be worse. You could be them. I wouldn't want to be them. Never. They're also saying as well, see, with that being like a carnival, they're saying let the clowns do their clown thing, and you focus on creating fun, beauty and harmony in your own life. And then you've got the Hermit coming out as a likely outcome. Looks like you are going to be cutting these people off. If you haven't already, then you will be. You're going to be disappearing on these people, cutting them off, going no contact. Can you clarify the Hermit, please? Whoa, it's like half the deck. Wow. Two of Wands. 10 of Coins. Eight of Wands, High Priestess, the Lovers and the Page of Cups. Yeah, someone who is dealing with or used to deal with this Queen of Swords person is coming in towards you, Scorpio, and that's why this is coming out in your read. You've gone ghost on all of this. You disappeared. Okay, with the Hermit energy. They put you in the state where you had to do deep introspection and soul searching and figure out as to whether or not these accusations that they were spreading about you, if they held any water. And they didn't. You realize that the problem was with them and their spite and their jealousy. So you've cut them off, right? And then you've got an apology here that's coming in towards you from someone who was dealing with that Queen of Swords. It's not the Queen of Swords that's coming in to apologize to you. It's someone else who is dealing with them. It was the King of Swords that was dealing with the Queen of Swords. That's who's going to be apologizing to you in the hope that they can rebuild. I feel definitely intuitively that you have felt this person's energy coming in. Okay. I just need to clarify the Two of Wands with the Ten of Coins here a minute. You can clarify the Two of Wands to the Ten of Coins for Scorpio, please, for the most likely outcome. I mean, for the Ten of Coins to be in your most likely outcome is absolutely beautiful as well. Yeah, look. The two Apex cards, that's in your most likely outcome there, Scorpio. Anything and everything that you were hoping for in your life is coming into fruition. And the Hangman. The Hangman normally comes out in a read right before you have that huge, important breakthrough. It's kind of like that resting spot in between, you know, working hard and then playing hard. It's kind of like the resting spot in between them. That's Hanged Man energy for me. And it normally comes in right before you have a huge epiphany or a huge breakthrough. See with his head all lit up, his crown chakra and his third eye and all that good stuff. Okay, it's the ultimate enlightenment. You've got a happy, safe, secure home life here that either you're currently building or you're already enjoying this happy, stable, secure home life. Good business decisions here also, good decisions in love. And then you've got the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune that's making really good decisions. Fate, karma, destiny, things moving in your favour. The Seven of Wands, yeah. Yeah, it's other people's opinions. It's arguments. I feel that there are people arguing around you. Could be about you also. Well, it definitely is about you because this is showing out in your read. I have a healing message for Scorpio, please. Your spirit guide can lead you, but can't do it for you. So what they're saying with that, Scorpio, is ultimately spirit can guide you, but it can't force you to do anything. Okay, and you see again how that looks a lot like the Hangman energy. Okay, let's have a look at the film message for that one. It's number 17. There'll be many times in this life when you would love to know the outcome of something before you step forward. Your spirit guide will lead you to each important moment in your life, but only you are able to step up to the experience. Whatever happens, be assured that your guide will be there at the end of every challenging episode to support you. They're urging you to trust your instincts at pivotal moments, and when it feels right, then it's okay for you to leap forward. Yeah. You're right on the verge of finalizing something here, Scorpio, definitely. Definitely. Okay. What else for Scorpio Collective, please? What else is Scorpio? Oh, okay. Learn to put your emotional baggage where it'll do some good, instead of using it to shit on other people. Again, take it as it resonates, okay? Because that can be both ways. I definitely do feel, going by the context of this read for you, Scorpio, that someone else was using you as an outlet to feel better from their own emotional baggage, though. Oh, you got hiccups. They need to learn to deal with their own emotional shit. And the fact that they didn't is the exact reason why they did all this to you, Scorpio. It was easier. In their opinion, it was easier. So you were their scapegoat then. You were their emotional punching bag. Blamed you for something that had nothing to do with you. And it had everything to do with their own emotional or mental state. They made their problems your problems. That's what made them a karmic. Don't let anyone tell you that you're too old for that shit. You're never too old to start over, and you're never too old to do shit that you've always wanted to do. Yeah. That's literally saying life is yours, go live it. Don't let anyone else's opinion stop you from achieving what it is that you're wanting to achieve in life, especially as you've got this energy as well. The Ten of Cups and the Ten of Coins. That's what everybody is working towards in their life. It's the apex cards. Happy home, happy family, healthy family also. And then financial success, financial freedom, financial security. There'll be so many shitty people who will try and change you and make you question who you are, but remember, you need to be a little odd to be number one, and shitty people can't even calculate that. And look how it's a picture of a clown as well. She's after a fly. Oh dear. But yeah, don't allow this person and their shitty, disgusting attitude to make you question who you are as a person, Scorpio, because you know you're a good person. Can you let go, baby? Thank you. Meep, meep. But yeah, really strange read. Scorpio, I keep getting dragged into these two cards here, and I do feel that Spirit or the universe, or your spirit guides, whichever name you prefer to use, I feel that they've been trying to warn you. They've been trying to warn you that this energy is coming in, or that it's coming back in if it's someone that you've already dealt with in the past. So it's like one of two ways, right? Either you've been through this in the past and it's coming back in, and Spirit's warning you that it's coming back in, or you're about to face this head on. And again, see where they hot air balloons kind of like rising above it. See how these air balloons are going to dodge all of that incoming energy. So you will have the opportunity to dodge this if it's not happened yet. And if it's something that potentially that another person that was involved with that situation's coming back in, Spirit's saying you can dodge it. If you want to dodge it, then you will dodge it. Okay? Right, I do need to leave that one there. Thank you so much for joining me today for your weekly reading. I genuinely hope that reading has been helpful to somebody. If it did help you out, then can you please let me know by dropping a cheeky wee like on the video. That's going to help to keep you engaged with the channel, but it'll also help to push the message out to others who need to hear it as well, okay? If you feel that you could benefit from a personal reading, then they are available on my channel, which is phoenixkeiatarot.com. on my website. They're available on my website, which is phoenixkeiatarot.com. The link for that is in the description box below. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.